south entrance. 11:54 and I left at 5 a.m. Pretty good. Cool. Do a little filming as soon as I get into the park. I gotta pay. Okay, so I made it into Wawona campground and I was here a whole 10 minutes. I locked my keys in the car. But being the MacGyver that I am, maybe smidge part Mexican, maybe, I got into the car. Took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, but I won't tell you how I got in. I didn't use a Slim Jim or a hanger or anything like that, but I won't reveal the secret. But yeah, here's my camp up here. So for now I will sign off, have a relief shot, and set up the rest of my camp, go check out the stream. Stoked to be here. So happy I got in my car because not only did I lock the keys in, it was on. Camper's log. Earth date 8:10 at 7:06 in the PM. So these campers that are camped right over here, and they've been careless throughout the day by leaving like coolers out or, you know, little whatever food, bear can open, bear locker rather. So they took off and they left one dude in charge, and he left and like went wherever the hell he went, I don't know, to the stream or wherever, and he left the bear can locker open, and they drove by and they stopped, and the two girl rangers got out and took all of their coolers. That means all of their food, all of their snacks, all of their beer, wine, whatnot. They took it all. They took everything out of the bear locker, and they took all of their coolers. The guy that was watching, or supposed to watch this stuff, came back, and he's like, wait, he's like, I was just right here. And the rangers are like, no, you left, you weren't here. How did we get this many coolers inside of our truck if you were here? He's like, just left for a minute. He goes, and if we were bears, all your stuff will be gone, so we're taking it. And they put it in the back of their truck and drove off with all of their everything. Teach them a lesson. This is Yosemite. There's bears. I thought that was funny, so I thought I'd share. Now they're all bitter and bummed. I don't really want to film them. Sorry, I'm moving the camera a lot. I don't really want to film them because they're just all pouty faces and... But it was pretty funny to watch. Should have filmed it, but out of respect, I didn't. Be smart. Be bear aware. No, but for reals, be bear aware. Don't be a fucking idiot and leave your shit open. Not even for a minute. Alright, peace. So, just got my hiking permit for tomorrow to do Chilnawallum Falls to Johnson to Royal Arch to Buena Vista. Background 7 days, so I have plenty of time to do that. I can take my time, probably stay at 2 lakes twice. But right now, about 9:20, I'm gonna head up to through the valley and then up Tioga to Tenaya Lake and do Clouds Rest. Last time I did Clouds Rest, it was cloudy, so there was no view. So today, it's gonna be about 80 to 88 degrees and clear, so should be a good view. And of course, you are all coming along with me. So I'm off like a prom dress. Alright, made it to Tenaya Lake, which is right over this way, and starting Clouds Rest. A little late though, it's like noon, so I probably won't even be back to this trailhead till about 6. If I can do it in 6 hours, that'd be awesome. It's 14 miles. Hopefully I can do it in less. We'll see. And it's kind of smoky, so I don't know how great the view is going to be, but we'll see. We'll see if I even make it. If it's too smoky and it's killing my lungs, I probably will turn back, just because I don't want to have my lungs all shot and try and hike for 7 days tomorrow, starting tomorrow rather. But here we go. Second attempt to Clouds Rest. Well, we made it the first time, but it was just too cloudy. So here we go. What's up? How's my hair? Look good? Alright. Anyways, I'm at the Chilnawallum Falls trailhead, and gonna do this trail for the second time, except for the first time I only went to Johnson Lake. This time I'm gonna go to Johnson, Royal, and Buena Vista, loop back around, and come down. It is the 12th now. I'm exiting on the 18th, so a week to just relax and go slow and just do some fishing and enjoy Mother Nature. So obviously you're coming along for the ride. So here we go. Stop to take a little break at this stream, check to make sure I had enough water and stuff like that. Anytime you come across the stream, if you've been hiking for a few hours, you should definitely check water levels. Drank down a Propel electrolyte drink, so feeling pretty hydrated. And shoulder's a little sore, but whatever, it's just how it is. I'm probably about 3 miles, give or take, from Johnson, and sorry for shaking the cap. It's 4 o'clock, so I'll hike until about 7 because the sun will go down about 7:45, 7:50. So, and I hate setting up camp in the dark. I want to be able to collect the wood and stuff. Got a little breezy, but it's still pretty warm out. It's like 72 degrees right now. I don't suspect it getting any lower than maybe 50 at the lowest. It's probably going to be more in the mid 53, 54, somewhere around there. And so that's where I'm at. This is the last stream crossing, but the trail does just follow this stream. Pretty much it's like 4 feet that way, and it pretty much follows this stream. And this is coming out of Grouse Lake. So upward and onward. All right, I made it. I made it all the way to Johnson Lake. And let me tell you, I am beat. I mean, I am beat. It is just after 7. The sun's just going down. I think it sets at like 7:45 or 50 or something like that. And I just pulled into the first campsite that I saw. Last time we camped over there a little bit more, but this time I found this pit right here, and then there's a couple flat spots behind me for a tent, and then the lake right here. And I'm gonna spend 2 nights here because I've done 2 14 or 15 mile days in a row, and I still have 7 more days. So I'm going to take a 0 day tomorrow, not hike, and just hang out here and fish and enjoy and just relax and let my body recover. All right, I'm gonna set up camp and have myself a celebratory whiskey shot. Hell yeah, well deserved. Whew. Made it. I can't believe it. I'm so stoked. Proud of myself. All right, set up camp, collect wood, and fall down. All right, I decided to say screw it and tread water. I walked through the little, it's not that bad. It was probably a little higher than shin deep. And to come out onto this island, I just couldn't resist. It's just a really good spot to kick it, and the rock goes out into the lake a little bit, and I have more area to stand and hang out. It's just more comfortable anyways. So I sucked it up and did it. And I gotta say, the sun is out. It's about 68 degrees right now. I can double check that. 66.6. And the moon is out. The sun and the moon at the same time. Looks like from my perspective, about a half moon. And I'll be a Mono Pass when the eclipse happens, so hopefully we'll be able to see that. And when I say me and Ashley are going to be over there, and she bought us some glasses so we can actually look at it. So hopefully we won't be in too much tree cover to make that happen. But I'll give you a little view of what I'm doing. And I guess that's all. Check it out. Sorry if the camera shakes a bit. It's just on a little tiny clip. update. Got a little hungry, and because I planned on hanging out on this little island for most of the day, because it's just awesome. I have shade, I have a fire pit, I can fish all around this whole area. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna attempt, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna attempt to make a tuna melt. So I have Hawaiian roll, albacore tuna, and a baby bell. So I'm gonna put the Hawaiian roll inside of here, see if I can melt the cheese down a little bit, and then tuna. Sounded good to me, but what do I know? This is pretty awesome. The group that was over there left, so unless somebody hikes in today, this is my lake. I have it all to myself, and that's what I was looking for. It's pretty awesome. If you ever get a chance to do this, or you think you might want to do it, do it. Outdoor life. Get it. Go get it. Go get the outdoor life. Look at this. I think it was a success. Got a little bit toasty, and the cheese is all melted. The tuna's in there. Give it a shot. See what's up. Oh yeah, I think we have a winner. So good. Try it. Baby bell, tuna, Hawaiian rolls. Alright, so sorry about the glasses. I'm giving an update on my situation. Fished all day at the lake, and it was good. Had fun. Caught a bunch of fish. And all of a sudden the wind started coming in from this direction over here to this way toward me, and it's just started to get a little bit smoky and a little bit smoky. And I know there's a few fires inside of Yosemite area, and so as the wind progressed, I don't know if you could tell, but I mean, sorry if it glares out, but I'm gonna shoot the sun for a second. But you can see how orange the sun is, and I'm hoping the GoPro picks this up, but it is really smoky in this direction particular. Over here, sorry I'm moving the camera so much, just a little excited. Over here seems to be pretty clear skies, but from basically here over is just pretty dark smoke. I mean, you can see the difference, I think. Hopefully this GoPro will pick it up, but you can see the difference between the blue and where the smoke is. I mean, the line is literally right there. And I think it's because the wind, sorry for all the weird angles in the camera again, and the wind is going this direction. So, a little spooky. I'm not too far away from town. I mean, I can hike out in a day, providing the trail's not on fire. I don't think it is. I think this is from miles away. There were no reports or anything like that, or closures on this trail. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't get a permit. But this could be a new fire. But a little spooky. I mean, it's 3 o'clock and it is very smoky. I just hope that the wind switches directions and pushes it another way. But on an up note, like I said, caught a lot of fish today. The weather's been awesome. I was able to take a bath and wash my clothes. So I got clean clothes. And right now I'm just gathering up some firewood for tonight. and pretty much just gonna relax and sit in my chair and read my book. But I thought I would share that with you. I'm a little bummed just because I was charging with my solar charger, and obviously I can't now because the sun is blocked. But all in all, it's pretty good. Besides that. Alright, talk to you later. It's 5 o'clock now, doing a little fishing. I'm not sure how far away this fire is, but I could hear the helicopters and the planes going through. 2 guys just hiked in, and they stayed at the falls last night. But I would imagine that you couldn't get a permit if there was a fire danger for here. But I gotta tell you, it is literally snowing ash. I don't know if the GoPro will pick up any of it. I'll try. Like, there's some ash right there. Oh, see, look at all that. Just tons of ash. It's like snowing. Hopefully the GoPro will pick up some of it so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, the smoke is pretty thick. I'm not sure if I should be nervous or not. I knew there was a fire to the west. I mean, Wawona and Chilnalong Falls is that way, which is blue. We just need the wind to switch directions. It's been coming this way all day. If it would go that way or back toward the west, it would be a lot better. But it looks like the water's like kind of like, I don't know, murky or whatever. All that you're seeing right there, that's all ashes. It's just covered. The lake is just covered in ashes. Other than that, it's beautiful. And I don't know. I guess I'll just keep fishing and keep trekking, and hopefully I make it out alive. Wish me luck, y'all. What's up, everybody? It's the 14th. Started on the 10th, so it's day 4. I did stay one day in Wawona, one day in the valley. So I started the hike on the 12th. So this is going to be day 3. I'm going to hike over to Royal Arch Lake, leaving Johnson. Packing up right now, get some breakfast, and then head out. And of course, as always, I'll film along the way. So enjoy. Royal Arch is right in front of me. I'm walking up on it right now. I'm probably, I don't know, 20 yards away, if that. Little update while I'm walking there. About last night in that fire, it was fairly close. The smoke got pretty intense, enough where I slept with the bandana over my face. I mean, the pieces of ash were easily the size of a silver dollar, if not bigger than that. But they had helicopters and planes working on it. We can hear them. Actually, I hope I got a little bit of footage of a double-bladed helicopter, one of those massive ones with a big water bucket, leaving the scene. But I think they put it out. The sky is clear. Just a little bit of clouds, not much, very, very few clouds. So here we are, walking up on Royal Arch Lake. Let's see, looks like there's a camp right here, although I don't see a fire pit. Oh yeah, I do, right there. Okay, here's my camp. Wow, the camp is like right next to the lake. I mean, it's far enough away. It's actually two camps right here. One's a little too close to the lake, but holy cow. Let me get this view of this. Wow. Look at the side of that thing. Holy moly. Not a particularly large lake, but nonetheless, I mean, beautiful. Super easy hike from Johnson. It's only like a mile. I thought it was like 3, but I was way wrong. But I hope the glare doesn't really screw it up. I might stay 2 nights here, explore, walk over there, see what's over there in those trees. I bet you there's another camp in those trees over there, but holy moly, I see fish jumping already, so you know I'm gonna break out the fishing pole right away. So, I mean, wow, I was considering walking to Buena Vista, which I believe is over that thing, but I don't know where the trail is. It's that way, maybe around and up and over that, I'm not sure. The guys I was camping with last night told me there was about 1,000 elevation gain. I think more like 500. But he did have a Garmin GPS. I'm just using map and compass per usual. I mean, hopefully I just don't get hurt. But look at this. I hope the glare isn't horrible. I'll do some more photoing when it's later in the day, when the sun's a little bit further. But let me take a couple pictures, set up my camp, and do some fishing. All right, I got camp all set up, and it was very sunny when I got here. Blue skies that way, but over here, more and more clouds are starting to gather. They don't look too dark, but I'll probably stow away my stuff in the tent just in case. And so now I'm just chilling out at the lake, which is right behind you, in front of me. And I just thought I would show you my favorite trail snack. And it's just dry salami and mozzarella Baby Bell. This lasts for a really long time on the trail, so do the Baby Bell. So I just cut little pieces off, and then a little chunk of Baby Bell. Boom. 2 or 3 slices of that, and you'll be good for a few hours. Especially if you're not doing any hiking, you're just hanging out at the lake. But that and pepperoni are 2 of my favorite salty snacks on the trail. Salami a little bit better because it's a little bit more filling, and you can throw it into top ramen. I suppose you could do pepperoni, but I think that might be gross, so this might be a better choice for that. Anyways, I hope the sun comes back out, but here is my view for snack time. Camp is right over there. Got some laundry hanging up, a bag up off the ground. And then the outlet little stream is like right there, just past that gnarled tree right there.
On your feet, brothers and sisters, good day now. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Brand new Muslim, this mix up and play for the man like that and Johnny, as I would say. Yeah. We're keen from a record machine to the star when I was seeing Biggie Rock, come in as I will tell you. Brand new Muslim, this make you jump on twist, speaking of this. Tell you about it. Sometimes it's hard, but try and you make it. Believe you me. In order to achieve, go forth and take it. Set yourself free. With obstacles in your way, you may fall before you rise. But if you really want good, you know how to run. So get up and keep your eyes on the prize. So as part of your plan, you feel your ambition, and the Almighty One as your foundation. Hey, nobody get rich and switch, because that's definitely wrong. Me beg you, no, don't forget your friends and where you come from. If you are thief, remember God now sleep. And although you're a robber man and you get well last week, you fall off out the street, but you're beaten going steep, because silent river and you know it run deep. Throughout history, lots of great men and women went about things the old-fashioned way. They just kept on winning and winning. So strive, step up in life and go for what you know. You've got to strive, remove the doubt from out your mind and let good flow. Be not moved by smart remarks from people who think they're witty. Keep moving on, mind gotta be strong and don't indulge in self-pity. But strive, step up in life and go for what you know. You got to strive, remove the doubt from out
Little update
your
on how
mind
my
and
day is
let
going. Pretty awesome. The fishing's been phenomenal. The weather is gorgeous. Those clouds cleared away and it's just sunny, probably about 70, maybe 75 max, but more like 70. I'm gonna have some lunch right next to the lake and I'm eating Packet Gourmet Cajun kickin' chicken wrap, and it comes with some mayo and some Texas Pete's hot sauce, which is in here somewhere. Some Texas Pete's, so they provide the Texas Pete's and the mayo, and then you provide the tortilla. So I have herb and basil wraps that I'm gonna use. They smell delicious. This smells really good. And by the way, Packet Gourmet is by far the best dehydrated food I've ever had. It's the only thing that I'll buy. Mountain House and that is okay, but this is way better. Same price. PacketGourmet.com, check that out. And that's about it. I mean, it's lunchtime in the Sierras. I'm gonna be here all day, all night, and then tomorrow I'll move on to Buena Vista. Check that out. Depending on how much I like it, if I like it better than here, I'll probably stay there 2 days. If not, then I'll hike back here, stay another night, Johnson, stay another night, and then go home. So here is my view at my lunchtime. So, little update. Remember yesterday there was a bunch of smoke that came in about around the same time. Sorry for shaking the camera. And right now, smoke is starting to come. I know the sun might have a glare, but the smoke is starting to come, and it's really dark through the woods. Like, I don't know if the GoPro pick it up, but real quick, that's blue sky, obviously. That gray smoke, and then darker, even thicker smoke. And I can hear the helicopters going back and forth through the canyon. Little scary, something to keep your eye on, but I'm sure they wouldn't have given me a pass, or the guys that just leapfrogged me over to Buena Vista. You know, you wouldn't have gotten a permit had it been close enough to be a danger to this trail, that is.
Hold me, baby. Well, to love you like I love is should. You're fine.
This will probably be my last update for today, being the 14th. One, it's just starting to get dark, and two, even though it's, you know, over an hour till sunset, this is why it's dark. This is not fog or clouds. This is smoke. I hope the GoPro picks this up because it is super smoky. Like, probably if it's not clear tomorrow, I don't want to go in that direction. So I don't know. It all depends on what it looks like tomorrow. But there was helicopters and planes working all day today. Same thing happened yesterday when they did all the pouring all the water and whatever they put on fires. It got super smoky, but then by like 11 o'clock at night, you could totally see stars. It was clear. And then in the morning, bright sunshine. So hopefully that'll be the case again, and I can keep going and go to Buena Vista. That's really what I want to do, is go to Buena Vista. I've never been there, although this lake's awesome, so I could stay another night here and then tramp back down to Johnson. It's only a mile away, so whatever. But if this continues to get thicker than this, I'm gonna leave the trail completely and go do something else. So we'll see, won't we? But for now, really smoky. So I'm gonna eat some dinner, which is gonna be Dottie's chicken and dumpling, packet gourmet as well. Again, you know how much I love that. And then probably have a safety meeting and read my book. All right. All right, update. It's August 15th, about 9 o'clock. Actually slept till 7 today. Woo! Anyways, I got up and it was slightly clear. The smoke had subsided a little bit, but honestly, my gut is telling me not to go any further. I might just go back down to Johnson. It's only like a mile away. The fishing was a little bit better there. That's why I would go back. This lake, I love it because where I'm at, I can see the whole entire lake. Like, it's just awesome to see all, and it's a little bit more accessible in more places, so I can, you know, check out different views, different fishing holes and views, and it's just different. Anyways, I'll show you right now exactly why I am reluctantly not gonna hike to Buena Vista. I'm gonna stay at Johnson tonight. I'm 99% sure right now. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, but I'm 99% sure. And this is why. That is just thick smoke. I mean, it has progressively been getting worse. Those trees, the closest ones, you can still see the ones behind that. I could see clearly an hour ago, and now I can barely see them. I mean, let me pan over here a little bit, and you could barely see the lake. I mean, it's just super smoky. I've been breathing smoke, you know, yesterday a little bit, actually last night a lot, just like this last night. It was pretty much like this. So, I mean, it's probably taking its toll on my lungs. I'm already asthmatic, so as much as I'm saddened and I just want to say F it and hike on, I really and truly, I don't think it's a smart decision to keep going into that direction. Although the fire is in a totally different canyon over, it's at least I'd say like 15 miles away, 10 to 15 miles away, give or take. I know this because at the trailhead at Wawona Falls, they had a sign that said Alder Creek Trail was closed, and that's a good distance away from here. So I'm safe from fire danger, but I'm not safe from smoke danger. And you know, I'm almost at 9,000 feet, and air gets a little thinner there. I mean, 10,000 is where you really notice it, but I don't think I want to breathe this in, and I don't think I should hike into it and breathe thicker smoke. I don't think it's smart. So, back to Johnson. If it happens to clear up, Buena Vista is only about 3.8 miles, 3.48, somewhere around there. A little less than 4 miles, let's say, from Johnson. So, and I have 3 more nights. So if I stay one more night at Johnson, and then it's cleared up in the morning, I can go and stay a night at Buena Vista, and then hike back to Johnson, stay one more night, or hike back to the falls, stay one night, and then easy hike out on the 18th. So yeah, I'm gonna hike back down to Johnson. It's only a mile hike. It's not a big deal. So backtrack a mile, not that big of a deal. If I had to stay there for 2 more nights, I'd be totally happy. It's a beautiful lake, plenty of firewood, and it's in a safe location. So we'll see. But if this progressively gets worse at Johnson, like it is here, or even worse than this, then I'll just bail, and I'll just go down to the valley and Renegade Backpackers Camp and go check out some waterfalls, and I don't know, goof off there for a day or two. I got options, but that is not one of them. If you see stuff like this, I mean, if you ask me, it's clear. Don't go that way. So back to Johnson. I'm almost done packing up camp. I'll give you one more view of where I was. So the lake, sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I only have it on the backpack clip, so it's just in my hand. But you could see just from a couple minutes of me talking to you that it's getting thicker. And I can feel it in my lungs every time I take a breath. I can actually feel the smoke in my lungs. So, you know, if you see stuff like this, I mean, come on. Every red flag, every alarm bell is going off to jump ship, abandon it, abort, abort, abort. And that's what I'm going to do. So one more quick look around. So you could barely see the lake. I mean, the lake is just past that green. I mean, it's right there. And you can just barely see it. So I'm not going to hike into that, because literally, by looking at my watch and the compass, north is right here, and Buena Vista is about northeast. So that direction, and about 600 to 700 feet elevation gain, and that's just doesn't look like an option to me. And it's getting worse. Every minute it's getting worse. So I'll stop jabbering on about how bad the smoke is, and pack up and go back down to Johnson. I'll keep you updated. Alright, one last update. Oh, my nose is dirty. Anyways, yeah, I'm out of here. I've packed up. My bag's all packed. Every breath I take, you can just feel the smoke. I mean, it's really thick now. I used to be able to see the Cascade Mountain right there, the rock face. I mean, here, I'll walk over here. I'll be pretty much right on the edge of the lake, and let's see, right about now. Let's see. Sorry if I'm moving too fast. But the edge of the lake is literally right there. You can't even see that rock formation face anymore at all. The trees across the lake, can't even see them. You can see these ones because they're not that far away from me. But I can't even see the other side of the lake. I can't even see the water. I can't even. And I was supposed to go that direction once again. No way. This is, I've never experienced this before. I'm not really worried about being caught in a, I'm not really worried about being caught in a fire, because the fire's kind of far away. It's just the smoke is moving, would be south, I guess south or southeast, right over here, basically this direction. I'm not really worried about fire getting me, but I am. This smoke is too much, I can't take it. I don't recommend anybody stay in this kind of smoke. It's stupid, obviously. Cutting the trip short, I'm going to jump down to Johnson. Like I said, it's a mile away, and then see what the smoke's like there. If it's this thick, I'm just going to keep going until I find an area where I can stay. I mean, I'll walk all the way back to the falls if I have to. There's plenty of camping there. That is if it's not covered in smoke. But I don't know how bad it is. The rangers said I might get some smoke at Buena Vista. Might? I didn't even make it to Buena Vista. It was pretty crazy, so no more talking because I need to get out of here. This is too thick and it's really hurting my chest now, so I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so one more last update before I bounce out of here. The smoke is really thick now. I mean, to the point where I can't even see. I mean, I can't even see the water. I can't see the other side of the lake. And so I put a bandana on, got it a little bit wet so I can breathe a little better, because with every breath I can feel the smoke get into my lungs. So I'll give you a little shot of the lake so you could actually see what I'm talking about. But I was supposed to go in this direction, which would be northeast, and the smoke has just been getting worse and worse and worse as the morning has progressed, and it's about 9:30 right now, and this is just too bad. I have to get out of here. I might have to abort all the way. I'm gonna jump down to Johnson, see what it's like there. Hopefully I can stay there, because I really don't feel like hiking 15 miles today. But if I have to, I have to. I mean, I've never seen anything like this, and it's just not safe to be breathing this. And let me show you. See, over here would be where that rock face is, and I'll put up a picture. And that's all rock face back there, but you can't even see it. You could barely see the trees just across the lake, and that's probably only about 50 yards away. The ones up on the hill you can't see anymore at all. So the smoke is very thick, and with every breath I feel it, and it's just not safe. So if it's not safe, it's not safe. I mean, I'm still on vacation, and I'm still going to meet Ashley, so I have plenty of more I mean, I have another 7 days of backpacking. I have another 3 days in Yosemite, so I mean, if anything, I can go find a place to crash and renegade the backpacker camp or whatever, and check out some waterfalls or whatever. So a little bummed I didn't get to see Buena Vista, but I did get to see a brand new lake I've never seen before. This is Royal Arch Lake out of Wawona, Chilnwalum Falls trailhead. Highly recommend this hike. The first part of it up to Johnson is doable in a day. I started at around 9 o'clock, and I got there at about, I don't know, 7:45, 8-ish. It's an ass kicker, no doubt, but well worth it once you get there. So you can do Johnson, and then 0.7 miles is Royal Arch, which I'm at right now, and then another maybe 2.5 to maybe 3 miles max. Well, from the junction it says 3.3, so somewhere in that ballpark, you have Buena Vista, and you could actually loop back around and then hit Chilnawalum Falls again. But sorry for shaking the camera, it's heavy and I don't have it on that stand. And so yeah, highly recommend this trail, and no people. There was nobody here. I had the whole lake all day to myself. So if you're looking for solitude, this is the hike. But anyways, I got to get out of here. So we'll go down to Johnson. I'll do some filming down there and see what it's like. Hopefully I can stay there, because I really don't want to go to the valley because it's really busy. There's a lot of people there. So, but gotta do what you gotta do to stay safe, right? Outdoor life. Get some. All right, I am according to this sign right here. Well, Johnson's only 0.5, so it's right here. But Wawona, where I started, is 13.2 miles from this point, according to this. So the smoke is really bad. It's burning my eyes. Like, my eyes are constantly watering and they're on fire. My eyes are burning right now. I put drops in them. I have some, but I highly doubt that I would even do anything because it's just thick smoke. So I feel like, I mean, I have to drop down a little bit in the next half mile, but I feel like I'm pretty much going to abort mission and just hike the 13 miles out, or as far, you know, to the falls, at least the falls. And unless it's smoky there, then I'll just keep going, because I just feel like this is not a safe environment to be in. I mean, this is not fog, this is pure smoke. And like I said, it's burning my eyes, so I'm going to turn this camera off and get on it. But all these flowers I've been filming lately, I mean, they're just, because there was so much snow, it's like spring here for the flowers. I mean, they're just, it's crazy amount of flowers everywhere. I mean, they're as tall as like me. I mean, they're shoulder height at least. I've never seen this year this spectacular. But anyways, on my way. Bummed I have to abort mission, but better safe than sorry. So,
Division Alpha, Trail Block 3, Tech 5.
Totally want to do an update on this, and I wasn't kidding around when I was telling you this fire is bad. And another one started near Wawona by the swinging bridge. This guy's out here to rescue us, so to speak. Tell us which way to go,
Alpha, Trail Block,
where to go, and how to get out. So it's no joke, and I'm glad I packed up. So according to fire rescue, there's 113 fires inside of Yosemite. So if I keep walking towards Chilnawalum, I might be walking into a fire.
Trail Block 1, Trail Block 3, Tech 5.
Alright, so I was one of the rangers, obviously, and somebody started a fire in Wawona just above the swinging bridge, and it's pretty big. He showed me the map of it, so I'm walking back towards Chilnawalum to try and get out to Wawona. You know, he's walking ahead of the fire to try and do a sweep of this area. I'm walking into the fire. I have one ridge in between me and the fire right now. So I'm just gonna hightail it. I mean, I'm not gonna make any stupid mistakes and hurt myself by going too quickly. You know, but this smoke is pretty brutal, let me tell you. I've never experienced this, but It's part of backpacking. It's part of the outdoor life, adventure. So I definitely have to get out of here. So I'm on my way, and apparently there's going to be another ranger at the next junction. So he'll stay there till tonight to, you know, just in case there are people out here. I don't think there's really anybody out here though, because there's only 2 guys that passed me, and they were going to Buena Vista yesterday. So, I don't know. Wish me luck. I'll keep filming it. Hopefully I don't walk right into a fire. Maybe it'll get even more interesting. I'll have a helicopter ride. Who knows? I got about maybe 4 days, maybe 5 days of food if I stretch it. So if I have to eat today, I'm rationing just in case I get stuck out here. All right, I gotta get on this. All right, update. Made it to the next checkpoint. Talked to the ranger because they're having these trails blocked. They don't want anybody in and out. And if anybody's back there, they're sending them whichever way they can get out. There's basically 2 ways out. Sorry, I'm breathing. And one way is the way I'm going, which is the Chilnawam Falls, or Sea Falls as they call it. It's 8 miles left, 8.5, something like that. And then the other way would be Bridalville, which is more that way. And that one's like 7.6 miles, which would put me far from my car, so I don't really know how to get back there. And he was a little nervous because he only has food for the day, and he has to, you know, get back out this way as well. So I ended up giving him the rest of my snack stuff. I had some beef jerky, and I had like a it's called a mighty beef stick. It's basically like a beef stick with infused herbs and spices and stuff like that. So anyways, I was able to hook him up with a little bit extra just in case. And I got the okay to walk out, even though they said don't lollygag because the fire is dangerously close. So I would assume that this trail sooner or later will be impassable. I mean, I can hear the helicopters and the planes buzzing around right now. Sorry this is so shaky, guys. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. But yeah, so again, I got about 8 miles, give or take, to get back to my car, and hopefully I can beat the fire out of here. Kind of an adventure. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of scary, and it sucks that there's a fire and someone was such a dumbass. People are dumb. It was a person who lit this fire. It's just very sad because it's destroying a huge portion of Wawona and the forest itself inside of Yosemite. And again, not all humans started because there was a bunch of lightning strikes, but there's 113 fires. It's insane. So anyways, I'm gonna put this down and get trekking. Here's one of the planes fighting the fire. There's another one right there. That's how close I am to the fire right now. There's a tanker. And then there's a helicopter right behind me. I can't really go any further forward because there's a helicopter over here. We might be getting water out of the falls. I don't really know. You can see him right there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Alright, update. Whew. I'm beat. That was far. My tracker says I did 15.5 miles. I started at 9:40. I'm at the trailhead at 3 o'clock. Yeah, I was just talking to a fire guy and he said it's just ripping through this canyon. There's so much brush that it's going at a high rate. So they're afraid it's going to switch directions and come back down. But hiking up there was just impossible. I couldn't see 10 feet in front of my face at points, so my lungs are worn out. But anyways, I'm back at the trailhead, back at my ride, and now I'm gonna head down to the valley and see if I can see if I can get a shower before it closes. All right, talk to you later. Peace. All right, it's the 16th, Wednesday. I'm still in the valley. I just renegade and camped out in the woods. It's pretty fun. Now I'm just leaving another trailhead, go do some day hiking, and check out some other lakes. I think I'm gonna go and check out Yosemite Falls as well because it's still flowing. And I'm close to Vernal Falls, but I've seen that before. So I'm gonna go this way and just do a little loop over here. Not very far, about 3 miles or so. But just from yesterday, I have a little bit of a blister on my left foot and my calves are a little tight, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Probably only do about, I don't know, 8 miles today. Yeah, so I'm off to go and see a man about a tree in the woods. It's pretty awesome. Pretty spoiled, pretty lucky to be here. Very grateful.
This is the army of forgotten souls.
What's up? It is 4:35 on the 16th. Just chilling in the car, having a General Sherman IPA. Ended up going to Mirror Lake today, which isn't much of a lake, but I guess back in the day it was the happening party spot. And they used to harvest ice from there to sustain the valley and stuff. It's been thundering pretty much for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, but no real rain, and I hope it doesn't rain 'cause I just don't want to be in the rain. Anyways, so I just took a shower over at housekeeping, and I got a beer, got a new book. So, stories about John Muir. I guess the curious nature of John Muir. I had to buy a new book because I just finished one that I read. John Steinbeck's Tortilla Flat. Good book. Yeah, so I'm just chilling out right now. So I'm going to finish this beer. I'll probably walk over to the village, Curry Village. Well, now it's called Half Dome Village. Why, I don't know, but anyways, I'm just gonna go over there and hang out and socialize and meet people and BS and whatnot, and then wait till about 8 o'clock, go back over to Backpackers Camp there for a night again, and then tomorrow when I get up I'm going to head over to Mammoth, specifically going to camp or try to camp at Convict Lake, see if I can get a first come first serve, and then hopefully fish there and stay there for a night like previous stated, and then Rock Creek and meet Ashley and go hiking. Anyways, right now just chilling out. 4:30, resting my bones. I did about 8.5 or 9 miles today. Alrighty, so I made it to Convict Lake. Driving over the Tioga Pass was awesome. What a beautiful drive that was. I just pulled into Convict campground and I scored this awesome site right here. It's literally right next to the stream. So I will have a stream to sleep next to, and even possibly fish right here. But yeah, so I'm gonna stay the night here. Maybe 2 nights, I don't know. We'll see. Score. Time to unload and go fishing. Woohoo! What's up? Alright, I'm all settled in, got my campsite. Previous clip, obviously you saw I was right next to a stream. Funny thing, I went to go wash my pants, because obviously I've been spending the last week in Yosemite, so they're kind of dirty. These ones are disgusting too, but whatever. I went to go wash them and a deer was right there, and I stepped down into the brush and it literally was like an inch from his ass, and he just jumped up and bucked in the air. That was crazy. It's got my heart going. I almost got kicked. Like, I was pretty close to getting kicked because I didn't see him in the bushes. But anyways, that was a fun story. I am chilling out at the lake now. Went and paid for the campsite. Got me a little something. Once again, you know this is my favorite beer. Cheers, everybody. Now I'm just chilling out, and I'm just gonna cast some lures. I only have lures. I didn't bring any of my other stuff, and I don't feel like buying hooks and weights and worm popper and worms and that, whatever. I'm just gonna throw some lures and hang out, listen to some music, read a book, and just enjoy it. It's pretty hot. I mean, let's see here. The barometer, let's see, it says it is 78.8 degrees right now. There are some clouds coming in, so as soon as they're coming from this direction, and as soon as they hit the sun, I suspect it'll be around 70, which will be perfect. It's a little breeze, but it's not really super windy, which is awesome. So I'll be able to just hang out here and hopefully catch some fish. If not, I'm definitely going to catch a buzz, because I ain't got nowhere to be, and all the time, because I have 2 more days until I meet up with Ashley at Rock Creek Lake. And then we're going to backpacking out to Mono Pass to Pioneer Base site. And so it'll be her first backpacking trip, I believe, inside of the Sierras. But I'll give you a little view of what the lake looks like right now. 12:49, August 17th.